Welcome back, friends, to the channel. Once again, this is my second time recording this. I hope it works this time. Today's video is just going to be a recap of my February. What I'm hoping to do every month is that the videos throughout the month are mainly about my progress on my creative projects or maybe some other stuff, and the last video of the month, or maybe the first video of the following month, is a recap of the previous month. Just where it kind of goes a bit more broad into, even some more personal stuff. But I mean, hopefully, you'll get the hang of kind of the things that I want to touch on. It's just things that I think are important to me. But yeah, welcome to this video. So, starting off, first thing I want to talk about is at the end of January, beginning of February-ish, I started a new job that is not really related to my field at all, but the job pays well and it's closer to where I live, and it's just been consistent there, and just because of that, my schedule's been pretty filled up, like consistently. I was kind of catching myself working around like 4 to 7 days a week, which was getting pretty tiring at times. Well, not the 4 days a week, but the 7 days a week. Yes, that was very tiring. Just, mentally was finding myself kind of struggling at times, but, still trying to find that work-life balance and that work-life plus content creation balance, and, hoping to continue putting out content in a way that's still healthy for me to do so. The second thing that I want to talk about is that I kind of just spent a good amount of time this month catching up with friends. It's been 5 years since I graduated from high school. Obviously, I don't keep up with all of them, but if I can, there are some friends that I do catch up with every once in a while. And every time I get that chance to do so, it always feels nice. I like staying connected with people, especially a lot of these people are really important to me. But yeah, I mean, I mentioned this, I believe, in my very first video, but cherish your friends, appreciate them when you can, and spend time with them, and also your family. You never know when things might change. But going from a somewhat somber note, going to my third point, or my third thing of this month. My website finally launched. I'm really, really proud of the way it came out, and I mean, I already talked about it, and I've already shown you guys what it does look like. But I have had a good amount of people look at the website, and a lot of people have been very encouraging to me, and that warms my heart, and I have a lot of gratitude for those people that have kind of taken the time to go through the website and decide to shoot me a message about possibly using my service at some point, or even just giving tips on like, hey, like your website could probably use this. And I really appreciate those comments because it helps me get better. It helps me be better at my job. So I just, I can't appreciate this support enough. Even on this channel as well, even though there's not a lot of traffic on the website or necessarily a lot of traffic on my YouTube channel, I'm hoping that content creation is something that I can do more and more in the future, and I hope that I can start making money from it. And this is really only just the first steps, and so I'm excited for what the future holds. But once again, every day I really just, I can't be thankful enough for the support that I get from friends and family. So yeah, the fourth point that I wanted to talk about is more kind of just me bragging, to be honest, and this is the more personal stuff. But I want to talk about Valentine's Day. For the first time, I made a bouquet of flowers myself. And the reason that I wanted to do so this year was because I work as a event production audiovisual tech, and part of what this job entails means that I work at a lot of wedding venues, a lot. And due to that nature, I work with a lot of florists that are putting bouquets together at weddings, and because of that, I've always just kind of thought to myself like, I think I could do that. Like, it looks fun. Like, and so I really went through the process of just like figuring out what kind of flowers I wanted to get for my girlfriend, and just how to put that together in a way that would look nice. And I recorded the process of me doing it, and it should be playing on the screen right now. This segment of this video was for her because, you know, I I mean, as I said, I want to brag, but I also was really just proud of the end product, and I wanted to show her you know, the process of me going through and making it. So, yeah, I mean, I hope that you guys can, watch this and potentially learn something about it. But honestly, it wasn't even that difficult, and once again, the process was actually quite enjoyable. It's a very kind of instantaneous kind of gratification. It's very easy to tell if you're messing it up or not, and so it's not something. It's quite forgiving, right? Unless you are like accidentally cutting off the good parts, in which case I feel like, I don't know. I feel like that's somewhat difficult to do if um, you can at least tell when a flower is good quality or not. So, yeah. The fifth point that I wanted to talk about was I bought maybe a little too much clothes this month. I can admit that it's possibly a problem. I've been watching a lot of fashion TikTokers and Instagram reels just on clothing and stuff like that, and I'll put some videos up of some creators that I really like. My two favorite my two favorites at the moment. One of them is called Andrew Polo, and the other one's named Chasu. And I'll even link their Instagrams in my description, just because I think you guys should check them out as well. But I'll show you guys all the clothes that I bought this month, and I've been mainly trying to thrift stuff and just trying like find better clothes at like vintage pop-ups and things like that. Sometimes I'll get notifications from Facebook Marketplace, and it'll be a person who's just doing a garage sale, and so I've been going around checking those out. But once again, I'm going to try and show you guys all the pieces that I bought this month, and hopefully even me trying that outfit on, or me trying to style the piece with some other stuff. So I hope that you enjoy this part of the video. The sixth thing, this is six for me. The sixth thing that I want to talk about is I did a self-portrait for the first time yesterday. I've been wanting to do self-portraits for a while, and I finally did it for the first time yesterday. The setup was very quick. There was essentially no setup at all. I just turned my lamp at my face, or against the wall, so that it would bounce back onto my face, which is pretty much the same thing. It's just a little softer. But the main thing that I wanted to do for this self-portrait shoot was I wanted to practice masking and just learning more how to use like the blemish tool, I believe is what it's called, like just like fixing those tiny imperfections on my face and whatnot. So I was actually hoping to get like some really good close-ups, but due to the nature of my camera, it was not focusing up close, and so it was a little unfortunate. But nonetheless, I'm actually quite happy with the result, even though like there are a lot of things that I wanted more out of this photo shoot. But I'm hoping to do these more often, maybe like once a month or maybe once every couple of months, just to kind of like practice my creativity and editing. As obviously I'm starting a photography business, I want to show people that like if you're paying for a service where, I'm editing your photos, it is something that, you know, you are seeing the work that is getting put into it. So, once again, I think that they came out quite nice. So obviously I'm showing you guys the self-portraits. Um, the final thing that I wanted to touch on in this video is kind of the idea for some content in the future. So once again, I'm hoping to do these monthly recaps as somewhat of a more consistent thing. One of the things that I was hoping to do this month was releasing a video on me writing a song. Unfortunately, the progress on that has not gone as smoothly as I would have wanted it to go. And because of that, I can't guarantee that I'll be able to put a video out even in March on me doing songwriting stuff. Hopefully, I can show you guys me doing some more screenwriting though, and hopefully getting into some short film stuff instead. But I'm also trying to get more and more into short form content, trying to get started on TikTok, and hopefully I can promote that more in the future on this channel. As I'm still trying to figure out the identity of both this channel and what I want my TikTok to look like. But I am also trying to see if I can incorporate more fashion stuff into this channel, and maybe even kind of do that kind of stuff on TikTok as well. But yeah, there's just a lot of ideas that I have. But at the end of the day, I just want this channel and that TikTok to be more about me and my work as a whole, as opposed to like a specific niche field. I just don't really like the idea of being limited to talking about one thing. But the idea is to still continue to upload these videos consistently once a week. However, this following week, due to some personal problems, there potentially might not be a video next week, and I will still try and continue to work on a video next week, but just due to what's going on, I can't guarantee that to be the case. But if that ends up happening where I don't upload a video next week, the following week I will try to upload 2 videos just to make up for it. But I hope you guys can understand. But yeah, I appreciate you guys coming back to this channel and supporting me, and I hope you guys can check the website out once again, and just check the description for those 2 content creators that I mentioned earlier. But yeah, once again, thank you so much, friends, and I hope that you have a great life. Yeah. It's late. I'm getting tired. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoy this video, and I hope to see you guys either next week or next week. But yeah, thank you again, and I will see you. Bye.